Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's O'Neil from Tapped In with O'Neil. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made over $1,300 in under 4 minutes on the options plays that I've been placing for myself this week. So, without further ado, we're going to hop right into it. You ain't going to waste no time. I'm just go ahead and show you guys. This is not financial advice, and although I'm going to show you these trades, I would not recommend copying my trades or the option plays that I've been making. I'll put up on the screen right here how much the total is and the options plays that I've made. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture it live, so I did, because I had things going on Sunday night. That's when I placed my options right before market opens on Monday morning at 9:30 a.m. So I did, instead of doing it live or having the recording of me doing it live, I do have the screen recording of me actually placing those trades, and I'm going to put them up on the screen over here to my right. And we're just going to talk over the video and explain to you guys why I place these options and things of that nature. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, so I'm going to pull up the recording right here, and as you guys can see, the first option play that we placed was on Palantir. I don't know if you guys been watching Palantir, but Palantir had a massive pump over the last week. It was crazy. You guys looking at it, it went up over $11 or something like that. But it had a massive pump, and the option play that we placed was a $116 put. I would not recommend doing this because it's highly likely that I'm going to get assigned these shares, but I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do when I get assigned these shares. You see, we made over 500 on this one play. So yeah, like Palantir is something that people are really bullish on. The next thing we went into was SMCI. This was one of my earlier option plays. I haven't played made a play on it for about a month, I would say, or a couple weeks, but these were one of the stocks that's very, very volatile. Super Microchip, that's the name of the company. We made over $300 on this one play, and yeah, that's a big move right there. And then we went and switched over to our traditional IRA, and we placed a lower strike price put on Palantir again. Like I'm going really bullish on Palantir. Palantir was making some moves this week, and like I said, do not copy these trades, because with Palantir being extremely bullish, or people being extremely bullish on Palantir, it had a massive pump, and you don't want to really place options too close to the money with these massive pumps, because people are saying that Palantir is really overvalued right now. But in the short term, I'm really willing to make these trades because Palantir is one of those value stocks that I talk about, and we're making some money on it. And even if we get assigned the shares on the individual account, we're going to be doing calls. So with the traditional, I set it to 2 weeks out at the $107 strike price put. So we're going to be waiting 2 weeks to see how that moves, what happens with it. I like to wait for the expiration date, so that I can make these trades. And yeah, so we'll move on to the next thing. Where was it? We placed a snap call of $9. We didn't get too much in premium, but I expect the snap to hit the $9 strike price. If it doesn't hit this $9 strike price, we'll just keep doing cover calls on it. I do want to get rid of these shares, but I do want to get some more appreciation from the stock. So, and then the next thing we went into was Warner Bros. These is one of those low-key stocks. Every now and then I do point out a low-key stock that I'm looking at, especially for smaller accounts. JetBlue is something that we was trading on a couple of weeks ago, and we made some serious money off of JetBlue within the past couple of weeks. And I've been telling you guys about it. I don't know if you guys got in, but Warner Bros. Is also another one of those stocks that I was looking at. It is I did sell a put that was in the money, so I'm highly likely to get assigned these shares. But I think I made up $40 or $38 on this put, which is not too much. But if we do happen to get assigned these shares, I'm going to use the wheel strategy to sell cover calls on it, and then we'll get rid of the shares that way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Those were all the plays that we made this week. As I said, this is not financial advice. This is just me documenting how I'm doing my plays and everything. You know, I know $1,300 is a lot within a week, but there are risks included with it. You know, I'm willing to take the risk for you guys, to help you guys, show you guys how to not be afraid of taking risk, not be afraid of what's to come, and how to mitigate your risk and gain maximum profit. Because if you don't know, this is something I like to stand by and I stick by. You don't lose until you sell. So let's happen to say you get assigned any of these shares and you stuck with these shares. You won't be at a loss until you sell. You know, that was something I brought up previously with YMAX, how I had sold a put on YMAX and it ended up going into the money and I was kind of stuck with those shares. But in the long term, I ended up keeping YMAX because it pays me weekly dividends. And now the stock is over the strike price that I bought it for at the $13 strike price. And it's over $13. On top of me getting paid dividends weekly, I can also sell the stock for profit or keep selling cover calls on it for even more profit. So there's always different ways to make money. This was just today's video. Let me see if there's anything I can show you guys. Oh, also this week, I know I was saying that Palantir was overpriced and overvalued right now, and I'm probably gonna end up getting assigned the shares at the $116 put that I set up on my individual account. On my traditional IRA, I put a 100 and let me see what it says. Let me pull up the screen recording so you guys can actually see. Yeah, so on Palantir, we put the $116 strike price. See, Palantir is trading for $110, so we're just $6 under the strike price. If we do get assigned these shares, you know we're gonna do cover calls, and we're just gonna keep collecting premiums. I'll show you guys what those cover calls are gonna look like for next week. We bought it at the $116 strike price. Let's say we sell it back for $117. We can make around $200. It's probably gonna be less than that because of theta decay. And then for our traditional IRA, we have the $107 put on it. It's at $109. We probably will not get assigned, and this is for a 2-week expiration, so we probably won't get assigned these puts. But if we do, like I said, we always got a way around it. We can just sell cover calls, and that's how we're gonna keep growing these accounts. We're growing these accounts really fast. Stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna be breaking down next couple of videos. We're gonna be breaking down trading options on Robinhood. And then we're also going to be reviewing the smaller account that I'm managing. I'm going to show you what those plays look like, what plays I put on it for this week, and what the overall account is looking like and how it's growing. So yeah, guys, just stay tuned. Turn on your post bell notifications. Give this video a like, subscribe. Leave a comment if you got any feedback, anything you guys want to say. I've been appreciating all the support that I've been getting. Like, we've been growing these accounts, and you know, we've been making real moves. Oh, before we end, I'll show you guys how much we're up on the month. We're up $2,000 on the month, and these are let me see. Wait, hold on. Oh no, we're up 1,500 on the month. We did not miss this month. All 100%, everything pretty much expired or worthless, or we got rid of shares that were getting called away. So we're up $1,500 on the month, doing pretty good. Let's see if we can match that for the next month. You guys, keep supporting, stay tuned. I'm going to keep dropping this content for you guys. And without further ado, it's Tapped In with O'Neal, signing out.